Hello everyone, my name's Sam and this is my first ever Garry's Mod review. I plan on doing more. I'm just going to skip through the most popular ones and I'll do my best to give an unbiased review on each of them. I'll put more of an induction below what I want to do and etc, but let's just hop straight into it. So first thing I'll talk about is server downloads. Yeah, I got into the server really quickly, which is good. Obviously it means there's not that many mods on here, but that's not a bad thing at all. Playing through the server, I didn't feel like it needed more models or more mods that 0.1% of players will actually use. You know, it didn't feel empty at all, so I'm really happy with that result. Now I'll talk about admins. I feel like admins are so important for a good Dark RP server. Um, Without good admins, there's just no point. Players won't be able to roleplay properly, and it's just a mess. Admins are so important for a good server, and my next test, they didn't do so bad. Uh, I did a test to see how long it take them to respond, and the first attempt wasn't good. I replied, I sent a message to admins 3 times, with all in the space of 4 minutes, three messages to them within 4 minutes, and I got nothing. There was 2 admins currently online, and and I think not even getting a wait or we'll come to you soon, I just didn't think that was very professional. However, saying that, I managed to find a player who'd allow himself to be a victim. uh, I asked this player if I could basically shoot him, and then he reports me to an admin to then see how that admin would handle the situation. And it went perfect. I killed the guy. He was real nice. He messaged admins, come to me. They responded about a minute later, which isn't too bad. Sometimes admins are busy. They're not just going to be on it straight away. Messaged the admin, told him all about it. I was TP to the admin just after that, and the admin just straight up pasted the evidence from the logs into the chat, so that there's concrete evidence that I've killed him. He now knows this, everyone knows this. He's basically got me banged to rights, and that's exactly what an admin should do. He shouldn't faff around, going around the edges. He should like bang up, there's the logs, this is what happened, and you've got to be punished for it. I explained I just killed him for an invalid reason, basically saying I killed him because he insulted me. You're not allowed to do that. Gave me a verbal warning, told me not to do it again, and was on our ways. If I committed the crime again, I reckon he would have come straight at me, kicking me, banning me, or jailing me for God knows how long, 300 seconds maybe. So yeah, I was really pleased with that admin. I'll try and put that clip in if I can. My editing skills are the best, but forgive me, it's my fault. I'll learn. The economy in a Dark RP server is so important also, just as almost, no, not just as, almost as important as admins. Because if the economy is wild, like everyone's rich, then what's the point in playing? The point of roleplay is to progress, develop your character. If you're already a millionaire by day one, then why are you going to continue playing the game? And it was piss easy to get some money. I went into a gun store, and it was like 6,000 for a shotgun. I was like, are you joking? That's loads. I go to my apartment, buy a money printer. The money printers are ridiculously cheap, and you get, I think in a gold printer you get $5,000 every 60 seconds, which is just crazy money. So in just a few minutes I already bought a shotgun. I then bought 2 other money printers, and I went out, I did my own thing, came back like 20 minutes later, and I had almost £500,000 pounds or dollars. I can't remember the currency used. So yeah, economy in that situation, I was wary. But then I found a shop near the spawn I didn't notice when I first joined, and it was a cosmic shop. And here you buy, hats and perks, which perks I was really intrigued in. Like this is, I think the permanents are, they're a lot of money, but if you get enough money, you can buy one of these perks. I think there was like extra health and stuff like that. You know, these expensive items is something to work for, is something to grind for, such as the hats. The hats were ridiculously expensive, but that's not a bad thing. That means you give yourself, even though it's as silly as a hat, in a silly game mode like Dark RP, that's a really good option, and I'm really happy that this server's got that, because if not, I'd consider the economy to just be flat out broke. But things being expensive in the game equals that a bit. I'll leave it to you on judgment if that's still a good thing or bad thing, but I was happy that the cosmics were in there because that saved the economy in my opinion. The Dark RP server is flat out boring without good jobs, and I felt this server handled jobs really well. They are donated jobs, but they're not plastered around. Like they're only a small amount of donated jobs compared to just standard jobs, and I was really happy about that. There's nothing worse than a server that it's like 90% donated stuff, and if you haven't paid them fucking 50 quid, then you get nothing from the game. This server doesn't do that at all. You can definitely have a good time on this server without donating for jobs, and there's certainly a lot to choose from. I was a little disappointed. I found that an NPC that sells health and armor, and at first I was like, oh, that's really cool. But there's also a medic job, so why that does it for free? Well, they can choose to do it for free, but this medic doesn't deal armor, and I thought that was such a wasted opportunity because medics are usually looked down upon in Dark RP jobs. You're not like, oh yeah, we really need medics around, because we don't. It's rare. But I think if a medic had the ability to sell armor with health too, obviously, that would make the medic so much more relevant. And a medic charging for his abilities, that is that would make the medic job so relied on and relevant to the whole RP situation. Just like a gun dealer. What the gun dealer sells guns, a medic would sell armor and stuff like that. So I think that's a missed opportunity, and if a dev is listening to this, I'd highly recommend you do something about that, because you want all the jobs to be relevant in some way. So yeah, a bit disappointed with that, but other than that, I've got no complaints about jobs. All of them do the job and they're all fun to play as. But before I forget to mention about jobs, is the DJ. The DJ to me is like a trolling job. I don't reckon anyone ever generally wants a DJ for his intended purpose, which is to listen to music and such. But this server's DJs are ridiculous. The music is so bloody loud, and they can play anything they want. Like there was a DJ in the gun shop, and I couldn't hear a word this gun dealer was telling me. It was annoying, but then we had to type. I don't like to type. So if you like the DJ music thing, then I'm not gonna sit here and say take it out. Your server's crap unless you do, because that's not the case. But my personal preference, I don't like DJs too much, and if the music could be turned down a bit, that would make it a lot easier and better for an average player. Building a base in this server was pretty standard. They had everything a standard builder would need, stacker, all that stuff, wire mod. One thing I found interesting that I actually haven't seen before is when you put a fading door down, you'd have it attached to a certain key, and when you press that key, the fading door would open and close depending on your settings. But in this server, it disallowed that. It disallowed you to use your keys, which would obviously to prevent fading door abuse, because that's what some people do. Some people use the keys on the keyboard instead of using the buttons in game, and that's called fading door abuse. It's against the rules, so it's really clever. However, there is another problem to this though, and that would be sometimes getting locked out. Luckily I didn't get myself locked in or out of anywhere, but I can see people getting in these situations. therefore you'd have to remove the fading door, which would be slightly annoying. But yeah, I just thought it was worth a mention. It's a strange mod that I've not seen before, but yeah, I like it. I like it. I found the hood, or the heads-up display, to be quite pretty. I've seen, it's really simplistic. I've not quite seen this one before. And I like that. Like, I hate hoods that try to be, so much bigger and better than they actually are. Well, yeah, it's just simple. Everything you need to know. You want to know what the jobs are, boom, it's right there. The donator button, the shop button, the entities button, all there. And yeah, looks well done. So whoever designed that, if it was even you, then well done. Throughout playing the game, I found the player, just a standard player base, to be quite friendly. I didn't find any minges, any like mass IDMers, anyone like that. Everyone seemed to know each other, which is really good in a dark RP community, and you need that definitely for the long run. You need a community, not just people jumping in and out, because you're not going to get players like that. So yeah, if any of you players are watching this, if you remember me playing with you, well done. I was pleased. You don't get that on many dark RP servers nowadays. Considering this is the first review I've done, I was hoping it'd be a terrible server so I could just rip it a new one, but I'm just giving this one compliments. So next review I'm gonna have to dig deep. As I mentioned earlier, there is a donator, section. I went onto the forums, really nice forums. I signed up. Everything's pretty straightforward. Looked into the donator section, and it wasn't too bad. And right now, if you're watching this as this review's come out, this is a 50% sale. For bronze it's £10 or £9.99, but now it's £5. Silver is £7.50 on sale, but generally £15, and gold's £20, but generally 10. Well, no, sorry, gold is £20, but it's on sale. It's now £10. I don't work with these guys. Probably sounds like I'm trying to advertise it. I'm not. I'm just stating the facts, and there they are. So yeah, donator, not too expensive for what you get, and yeah. I'll leave a link to their forums in the description. Sign up and then join the server, because if you're looking for one, then I'd say yeah, Visca Gaming's an alright one. And if you are from Visca Gaming, then well done, it's done well. Anyway everyone, thank you for watching. I doubt anyone's even still this far because I'm boring, but leave a like, it would help me, it would motivate me, and subscribe if you want to watch more reviews in the future. Comment if you want me to review any server of yours maybe, or just one that you play, and I might get to do that. And yeah, I appreciate it guys, thank you very much, bye.